Keep it in. We're keeping it in. Alright. So, hold on. Actually, this might be that was loud. Move this clip to the side. So, today we're going to do something different. I have to keep my voice a little down because it's night, people are sleeping, but we got Legos to put together. But I wanted to ask some questions to myself and answer them for you. I haven't done an introductory video to myself in a while. My goals are changing, my beliefs are changing. A whole lot has changed since my last update video. I'm in my own apartment. Things aren't going as smoothly as I'd like, but that's life. I luckily have some supportive people in my life that I am ever grateful for. I'm not at the point where I can do this on my own just yet, but I'm getting there, little by little. But yeah, I mean, one of the biggest things, the problem with this is money, and I'm not trying to get any money from any of y'all. This is part of life. We gotta work for our shit, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I might be getting another job. I might be working 2 jobs soon, so we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping to turn this into something. This would be great. I'm doing live streams every so often, but I really need to find a schedule. I really just need to pick. I need to pick some. I have to make some sacrifices because my schedule right now is just not sustainable. But it's what I got, and you got what you got, right? Sorry, I've injured myself recently, and I keep bumping my I skin the fuck out of my toe, and I keep bumping it on shit. But no, I mean, I don't want this channel to be used to discuss politics all the time. But we're moving in a direction that's kind of hard to avoid these days, right? We're not going to get into any political conversation here and now. That's not what this is for. It's not what my channel's for. That way, if you disagree with me, you can still enjoy my stuff. I'm still a human being, and I'm still on your side, no matter what my beliefs are. So we're not going to get into that. But I want to develop a platform that helps other people develop a platform. I want to make money so I can give money. I want to get an audience so I can give an audience, I want to be that guy that sticks up for the little guy and that helps the little guy, But this is not in the cards right now. I'm happy with what I'm doing. I'm happy with my life for the most part. There's some things that need to get better, otherwise everything's gonna crumble apart. But we'll worry about that later. But that's the goal. Now we got this bad boy. I haven't played with Legos in a minute. Why did my AC have to get so loud right there? Blasted Lego thumb thing. I'm a grown man struggling with a cardboard box. I was never going to win that battle. So let's see, we got a Spidey Cycle and a Venomized Doc Ock. What is the set even called? Motorcycle Chase, Spider-Man vs. Doc Ock. But no, I've been live streaming. I finished Batman Arkham Asylum. I'm doing Resident Evil 0. I'm doing Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep and Injustice. Those are all on the horizon right now. We're gonna, after Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, we're gonna do Kingdom Hearts. After Injustice, we're not really gonna replace that with anything. After Resident Evil 0, we're gonna move on to Devil May Cry 2. So there's a lot to look forward to. I also, before the end of the year, want to live stream the entirety of, that should be pretty easy, we're still at the beginning of the year. Live stream the entirety of the Marvel vs. Capcom series, with the exception of the story mode for Infinite, because that's too much work. They don't want you doing that, and I don't know how to bypass it. So I plan on also, I don't know if cutting back on videos is necessarily the right call, but I know I can't go full hog right now, so I just can't go all in. I got too much going on in my life, so it is probably best to, I guess it's probably best to cut back and maybe I'll focus more on my live streams. I'll make little bite-sized videos and focus more on the live streams. I don't know. I wonder what the appeal of my channel is, because retention's not what it used to be. It used to be like, oh hey, make the really long videos and stuff. Now it seems like maybe that's not the way for me. So maybe I'll be experimenting with content a little bit more soon. Let's find Spidey in here. See, I'll be more experimental with content going forward, I think. Here we go. Look at our beautiful boy. Focusing on the boy. He's got no lip printing though, which is kind of sus, but he's got the greatest weapon of all. A fish. Focus on the fish. The fish. Not me. You ain't focusing on nothing right now. This is kind of focusing on the fish. Yeah, because that's what it looks like. The focus is on me. So. But yeah, no, I think I have to dial it back a little bit on content, unfortunately. Maybe go down to 5 or 6 videos a month instead of what I normally do. Maybe even 4 videos a month. I don't really know I don't know what the best decision to make is. but my analytics haven't been what I thought they should be. So there was a point where I was growing slowly but steadily, and now it seems to have stopped, and I don't know what it was. Might have been. I have some theories on what it could be. I don't think it is that, but we'll see when we see, I guess. He's got fucking boxing gloves now. web boxing gloves. I know it's not supposed to be, but you know, imagination is king. Okay. This is a very simple recipe for Doc Ock 2. Thought it would be something complicated. Well, right now it's Doc without the Ock, but whatever. Where are his legs? Oh, here they are. This is what we've got so far. So we need 4 of these pieces. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. Need 4 of these pieces. 1, 2, shit. 3. 4. Killed him. Then I need 8 of these. 2, 4. 6. 8. Alright. So let me grab this piece, put 1 of these in here. Interesting. This is basically what we're left with. Clumsy as Mikey. Y'all know who it is. But yeah, it's basically, I mean, I have my own ambitions too. You know, I want to write a book. I want to write movies, TV shows, and stuff. That's really more my dream. But that comes from a place of wanting to inspire, you know, same way that my stories, or the same way that stories have inspired me. I want to be a force of good, I guess you could say. I don't really have any selfish ambitions, I don't think. I mean, everything can be selfish, you know, but I'm not necessarily an all good guy either. That doesn't really exist, does it? I don't think my interests conflict with the interests of you, you know? I want a better world for everyone who has to live in it. Ooh. I also believe in free will, and I believe in basic human rights, and I believe in people making their own decisions. Here's what we got now. It's pretty cool. You need to fight Spider-Man. I don't know. I've never liked someone being able to make decisions for you, tell you what's in your best interest. One of my goals is to also inform, right? I don't think you should listen to me and tell me what, like, I don't think I should ever tell you what you want. I don't think I should ever tell you what's best for this world, right? What's best for you. I'll never see me doing that. But I will speak out against what I don't think is your best interest, right? Does that make sense? Like, I won't tell you what you want, but I'll tell you what I think you don't. And I still give you the freedom, because I don't have the right to take any... He can hold this, right? Am I tripping? I might be fucking tripping. It shows him holding it. Am I just a loon? Okay, I got it. Now Doc Ock has got a little TNT. He's dangerous. Okay, next up this weight piece and one of these. I think as humans who are intelligent creatures, some more than others, but that's not the point. I think the cool thing is that we get to decide who we are, what we're going to be, and how we're going to live. But some people are going to try to tell us that that's not okay. Some people are going to try to tell us that that's not what's best for us. And if that floats your boat, you can decide that that's not, you can decide that that's not what's best for you, and that's cool. All the more power to you. I like having my freedoms the way that they are. I'm not even trying to get political right now. I'm just saying, like, I think everything in this world can be better. To be totally honest with you, I think everything could be better, but I think everything is totally fine the way it was. Didn't cause me no issues. That being said, there are real issues. I'm being too broad because I'm trying not to be too specific. My specific beliefs have been outlined elsewhere and will continue to be outlined elsewhere. But we have the scene for them to fight now. But, you know, as human beings, we're all on the same side. Some of us would rather not act like it for some reason, but we are all on the same side. Even if you have different beliefs than me, I am on your side. Well, should be told unless I view you as the enemy, I guess. But that goes without saying, right? The thing is, though, I don't view you as the enemy, right? Even if you support people that I wouldn't support, that's your right to do it. You have the right to say things that I would disagree with. And that's something that I employ you to do. My opinions change all the time. I like to be teachable. I don't like to know everything. Well, I would love to know everything, but I acknowledge the fact that I don't, is what I meant by that. I'm A-okay with being humbled. That's not really what I'm here to talk about. I wanted to talk about the fact that, like, I want to entertain. I want to make a name for myself like everybody else. But once I do that, I also want to build a platform for everyone else. Something where, like build a community, you know? Something where we can all empower each other. We can all have different beliefs. It doesn't have to be a fight. There can be debates, but it doesn't have to be a fight. I think the world is a better place if we empower each other. And that's the kind of place I want to make. Just like I'm making these Legos. Only I have learned plenty that is so hard to do in this world. It's not as easy as making Legos. Is that right? This dang old book keeps fucking... The tire pieces are always interesting to get. I guess not if you do them right. No, I feel like that was still kind of hard. Nice. Oh, a little something on the side there. What is this thing? Does it go on the black part or the red part? It goes on the black part. Nope, and on the red part goes these parts. One of my core values is that regardless of political belief or religion or I guess, you know, your core values, we're all human and we deserve to be treated like that with respect. Respect, not to like flip-flop, but respect is, you deserve the baseline of respect. Further respect is earned. I've always been taught that you don't walk into a room and someone hands you $1 billion, you know. That's a bad example, but respect, to a degree, respect is earned, but you know, you treat strangers with respect, right? So there's a level of respect that is not earned, it is given. Then there's a level of respect that is earned. You can't just demand that kind of respect. But I feel like everyone deserves the baseline respect. Okay. A lot of extra parts at this one. I gotta get an extra parts bag. Oh, you know what? I have a little drawer right here. This is an extra part. This is I'm dropping all my shit. Always I'm trying to bejewel my Doc Ock. If your Ock isn't bejeweled, what are you doing? Look, he's all bejeweled now. He's fabulous. I'll just throw these in a drawer because I got a drawer now. The book can go in there too. You don't need a windshield when you got web gloves. Here's what we got so far. Well, not so far, it's done. Here's what we got. But anyways, long story short, I believe that we're here to help each other, that we're here to survive together. I believe that there's a lot in our way of doing that. That's for another day. But whether or not you choose to believe it is acceptable. It doesn't matter. But I want to do my part to make the world a better place. Whether that be give money to charities, whether that be giving others a platform, whether that be entertaining people with my live streams, with my videos, with stories. I really want to do this book. These are all things I really want to do. And I'm trying to figure out how to do that. How can I do the most good? How can I make a difference? There's so much stuff I feel really, really strongly about. I don't want to talk about it too much here because I don't want to alienate anyone, but I don't know. Before we do any of that, I'll start by trying to, I'll continue doing what I've been doing. I want to entertain and I want to inspire. So I'm going to try to find more ways to do that. And then we'll see what I can do from there. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I know this was a really weird video. I just wanted to do a little something different. Hope it resonated at least a little bit. And if you're interested, feel free to like and subscribe and comment. We're going to be doing Resident Evil 0 pretty soon. We're going to be finishing that up. We'll be finishing up Injustice pretty soon. We're going to be finishing up Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep pretty soon. So feel free to come and check that out. Once we're done with those, we're going to be doing Kingdom Hearts and Devil May Cry 2. So stay tuned. I'll see you there.